It had been a few weeks since I had any strange dreams or visions, which, ironically enough, was strange in itself. After many long hours of researching what may have happened to my parents, Kelly and Simon came up empty-handed. They were stumped. They couldn't find a lead on who my real mother and father were, or even where they could have lived. Kelly pointed out that because Mother Helena had kidnapped me as a child, I could have come from anywhere and ended up at Woodside Orphanage. The search was proving harder than any of us thought it would, and my vision-free streak was about to end. It was a cold February morning when I stopped by the local bakery to get a few cups of coffee to take to Kelly and Simon. As I left the bakery, I immediately noticed the snow that had been covering the streets was gone. The air was warm, and the trees were all green. Suddenly, I wasn't outside the bakery anymore. I was in an amusement park. I quickly turned around to where the bakery had once stood, when the ground beneath me began to shake. A thunderous sound filled the air, and I could hear screams in the distance. The shaking knocked me off my feet, and as I hit the ground, I landed in a snowbank. The air was cold again, and I was back in front of the bakery. The theme park was gone, but the screams still lingered. I immediately went to Kelly and described my vision to her. She instantly recognized the location from my description. Not far away, there was an amusement park that had shut down 4 years ago after an accident killed more than 100 people. I knew I had to go there. And as always, Kelly began listing the reasons why she should go investigate with me. And as always, I talked her into staying. I immediately left the store, and within a few hours I was standing at a gate, overlooking the remains of a decrepit theme park. My name is Delaware St. John, and this is the Sea Cliff Tragedy.
You're already at the park. I guess speed limits mean nothing to you.
Those numbers on the signs along the road? Is that what those are? Where's Kelly?
Kelly? I think she stepped out for a bit. Not to worry though, I've got all of my notes right in front of me. Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, sounds like you have everything under control.
I just spilled coffee all over everything.
Glad I'm not there. Kelly's gonna flip.
Alright, here's the short version of what happened. Sea Cliff Amusement was built overlooking the Atlantic back in 1968. 4 years ago, it was shut down when the entire back half of the park collapsed, killing over 100 people. Investigators discovered a series of natural caves under the park and determined that they were the cause of the collapse.
You would think it's common sense not to build a roller coaster on top of hollow ground.
Apparently no one knew the caves were there when the park was built. The most recent park owner, Theodore Crandall, was found hanged in his house the same day of the incident, so the investigation made a premature closing.
Didn't they have land surveyors back then?
Well, somebody must have signed off on it, but I'm afraid there's no record of who. Oh, listen to this. 24 of the people who died were on the roller coaster. Right after it left the station, the park collapsed. They plummeted straight down into the ocean.
So much for a death-defying thrill ride. Alright, Simon. Thanks for the background info. I'm gonna take a look around.